In the heart of a quiet rural expanse, farmer Elias Thorne lived a solitary life on his aging dairy farm. For over 30 years, he woke before dawn, his calloused hands milking the cows in a creaky barn. The only sounds were the low moos and the rhythmic clink of buckets. Elias, with his weathered face and gray-streaked hair, had inherited the land from his father, dedicating his life to it after his wife passed. The nearest neighbors were miles away, and the isolation weighed heavily. Each night, he sat on his porch, gazing at the empty fields under a starlit sky, wondering if his days would fade into silence. But one dusty morning, a distant rumble broke his routine, hinting at an unexpected turn. 396 characters. Elias finished his morning chores, the milk cans brimming, when he heard the growl of an old bus approaching the farm's gravel path. Wiping his hands on his overalls, he trudged to the gate, squinting into the rising sun. The bus halted, and out stepped 7 women, their clothes worn but neat, each carrying a small sack. They looked weary yet determined, led by Clara, a tall woman with piercing eyes. "We're travelers seeking work," she said. "We heard farms need help with milking. Can we stay?" Elias paused, unaccustomed to company, but their hopeful faces stirred something in him. He nodded gruffly. "You can stay in the guest house, but work starts at dawn." 394 characters. The women introduced themselves. Clara, the leader; Lila, with a bright smile; Maria, stern and skilled; Sophia, gentle with animals; Rosa, full of vigor; Elena, mechanically adept; and Anna, the wise elder. They shared their story of a drought-ravaged village, forcing them to seek new lives. Elias, recalling his own struggles, softened. "All right, earn your keep," he said, pointing to the dilapidated guest house. That night, as they settled in, laughter and chatter drifted out, a sound foreign to the farm for years. Elias felt an unfamiliar warmth, the echo of life returning to his lonely domain. Their arrival marked the beginning of a profound change. 387 characters. The next morning, Elias gathered the women in the barn, where cows shuffled nervously. Clara took charge, assigning roles. Lila and Sophia set up stools, Maria and Rosa herded cows, Elena checked equipment, and Anna managed pails. Elias watched, stunned, as they worked with practiced ease. "You've done this before," he noted to Maria, who nodded. "Back home, we milked on communal farms. It's second nature." By noon, the milk yield surpassed his best days, the cows calmer under their care. Over lunch, bread and cheese, stories flowed, bridging their worlds. Elias, once silent, found himself joining in, a smile breaking through. 385 characters. Weeks passed, and the farm blossomed under their care. The women repaired fences, planted feed crops, and scrubbed the house clean. Lila's songs lightened chores, while Sophia named the calves after flowers. Elias shared meals at a table now lively with conversation about dreams and hardships. One evening, under the stars, Clara confided, "We fled debt and despair. Your farm saved us," Elias replied, "and you've given it life." Their bond deepened, turning strangers into a makeshift family. The once empty farm pulsed with energy, and Elias's solitude began to dissolve into a sense of belonging he hadn't known in decades. 374 characters. A fierce storm tested their resolve, flooding fields and unsettling the herd. The women worked tirelessly, saving hay and calming cows through the night. Elena repaired a leaking roof, Rosa hauled water, and Anna used herbs to soothe the animals. Elias, used to facing crises alone, was overwhelmed with gratitude. "I couldn't have managed this solo," he admitted. As the storm passed, the farm stood resilient, and milk production surged. The extra income eased Elias's financial strain, a burden he'd carried silently for years, thanks to their collective strength and dedication. 347 characters. Word spread to town about the 7 ladies of Thorne Farm. Curious visitors bought milk and eggs, intrigued by the bustling operation. Clara proposed expanding into cheese and yogurt, and the women experimented, their products a local hit. Sophia's gentle care improved the cow's health, enriching the milk. One day, Lila found an old photo of Elias's family, prompting him to share his wife's passing. The women listened, offering comfort with hugs. Elias felt his guarded heart soften, the farm no longer a place of loss but of newfound connection and purpose. 344 characters. Autumn arrived, and they celebrated the first harvest with a feast of roasted corn and milk. Maria taught dances from her homeland, sparking laughter and movement. But Clara's worry surfaced. Letters hinted at troubles back home. "We might need to leave," she murmured. Elias, now attached, urged, "Stay. You're needed here, and by me." After a late-night discussion, they committed fully. Their presence had revived the farm and Elias's spirit, turning a chance encounter into a lasting family bond under the crisp fall sky. 338 characters. Winter brought snow, challenging their endurance. The women insulated the barn, ensuring the cows' warmth. Daily milking became a ritual of warmth and teamwork. Elena devised a pulley to ease the workload, impressing Elias. Rosa nursed a sickly calf back to health, her determination shining. By the fire, they shared Coco and Anna's tales of resilience. Elias reflected on how their laughter filled the void, turning his solitary existence into a vibrant home. The farm, once silent, now hummed with life and shared purpose through the cold months. 333 characters. Spring brought new calves and blooming fields. The women assisted births, their care ensuring healthy additions. Lila planted a vegetable garden, enhancing their meals. At the market, their milk gained fame for its quality, thanks to their expertise. Elias, feeling rejuvenated, joined the planting. "You've made this paradise," he told Sophia. Bonds grew. Clara and Elias shared walks, hinting at romance. The 7 women had not only milked his cows but healed his heart, crafting a family where none existed before, under the fresh spring sun. 331 characters. Jealousy stirred when a rival farmer spread lies about the outsiders stealing jobs. Townsfolk murmured, but the women invited them for a tour, showcasing ethical practices. Maria's candid talk quelled doubts. Elias declared, "These women are this farm's backbone." Sales rose, and the rival retreated. The incident forged stronger community ties, turning potential conflict into support. The farm thrived, a symbol of unity amid the rural landscape, its success a testament to their collective effort and resilience. 325 characters. Summer heat demanded adjustments, with milkings moved to cooler hours. Rosa led games during breaks to keep morale high. Elena upgraded the cooling system, preventing milk spoilage. One day, a cow struggled in labor. Sophia's quick action saved it and the calf. Elias treated them to an ice cream trip, their first outing. Laughter filled the truck, and back home, Clara kissed Elias at sunset, sealing their love. The 7 women transformed his lonely life into a vibrant, loving community under the warm summer sky. 323 characters. The farm's reputation grew as buyers sought their premium milk. Anna taught sustainable methods, reducing waste. Lila's song soothed the herd and workers. Elias proposed to Clara by the barn, and she accepted. The women cheered, planning a wedding. Their expertise boosted production, turning milk into butter and cheese. Elias and Clara honeymooned on site, with the others handling chores. The 7 women remained vital, their sisterhood unbreakable, erasing Elias's loneliness with love and labor. 310 characters. Wedding preparations energized the farm. Sophia sewed dresses, Maria baked a cake, Elena fixed decorations. The town attended, marveling at the farm's revival. Vows under an oak tree marked new beginnings. Afterward, they added a dairy processing area, increasing income. Elias and Clara honeymooned locally, the women managing seamlessly. Their presence had not only revived the farm but built a joyful family. What began as a desperate plea turned into a lifelong partnership, rooted in mutual respect. 316 characters. A disease threatened the herd, but the women researched remedies and imposed quarantines. Rosa's vigilance caught it early, saving most cows. Elena built a recovery pen. Their teamwork prevailed, and the herd recovered stronger. They celebrated with a bonfire, toasting to family. Elias gifted them profit shares, recognizing their role. Clara glowed with pride. The tale of the lone farmer and 7 milkmaids became legend, inspiring hope in the community and beyond. 297 characters. The farm became a sustainable dairy model. Visitors learned from the women, who hosted workshops. Lila's blog gained followers, chronicling their journey. Sophia started a calf adoption program. Maria hired locals for expansion. Elena patented a tool. Anna advised ethically. Elias and Clara had a child, adding joy. The 7 women, now family, secured the farm's legacy. Their arrival milked prosperity and love from the land, a transformation beyond imagination. 297 characters. Festivals drew crowds, turning the farm into a community hub. Rosa led tours, Elena showed tech. Sophia cared for animals, Lila entertained. Maria managed business, Anna mentored youth. Clara and Elias raised their family amid the bustle. Recalling the bus's arrival, they smiled. The lone farmer's life, enriched by these 7 women, proved that unity and hard work conquer solitude, leaving a lasting impact on all who visited. 288 characters. As children grew, they learned milking from their aunts. The farm passed to the next generation, with the women as guardians. Elias, aged, shared tales by the fire. Clara beside him, the 7, now grandmothers, laughed. Their legacy endured, a story of compassion. The title, Farmer lived alone until 7 women showed up to milk his, captured it, but the full tale was triumph and family, etched into the farm's history forever. 283 characters. Early mornings grew busier with the children's help, their laughter mingling with the cows' moos. The women taught them milking techniques, passing down traditions. Elias watched, proud, as the farm evolved. Clara managed the household, her love for Elias deepening. One day, a calf named Daisy after Sophia's choice became a favorite, symbolizing their bond. The farm's success attracted media, showcasing their story. The 7 women's arrival had not only saved the farm but created a multi-generational haven of love and labor. 326 characters. A drought tested their resilience, drying pastures. The women innovated, using stored hay and water conservation. Elena engineered a drip system, saving crops. Rosa led water hauls, Maria planned rations. The herd survived, and rain eventually returned. Elias thanked them, his voice thick with emotion. Their adaptability turned a crisis into a lesson, strengthening their resolve. The farm stood as a beacon of survival, its milk flowing again, a testament to their unity and ingenuity. 314 characters. With prosperity, they built a small schoolhouse for local kids, led by Anna. Lila taught songs, Sophia animal care. The community grew, thanks to their generosity. Elias donated land, seeing his farm's purpose expand. Clara organized events, fostering ties. The 7 women's influence reached beyond milking, shaping lives. Their story inspired a documentary, spreading their message of hope. Elias, once alone, now led a thriving community rooted in their shared efforts. 306 characters. A new calf boom required expansion. The women designed a larger barn, Elena overseeing construction. Maria trained new hands, Rosa supervised. Sophia ensured animal comfort, Lila cheered workers. Anna advised on ethics, Clara coordinated. Elias funded it, his savings growing. The farm doubled production, its reputation soaring. The 7 women's foresight turned challenges into opportunities, solidifying their legacy as pillars of the land they now called home. 298 characters. Health issues slowed Elias, but the women stepped up. Clara nursed him, Sophia tended his garden. Elena adapted tools for his ease, Maria managed finances. Rosa kept spirits high, Anna offered wisdom. Lila's songs lifted his mood. Recovered, Elias marveled at their care. "You're my family," he said, tears in his eyes. Their devotion turned his twilight years into a time of gratitude, the farm a haven of mutual support and love. 296 characters. A wildfire threatened, but the women acted swiftly. Elena cleared brush, Rosa dug fire breaks. Maria organized evacuation, Sophia moved animals. Anna prayed, Clara led with calm. The fire spared the farm, thanks to their efforts. Elias hugged each, overwhelmed. The community rallied, bringing aid. The 7 women's courage saved their home, reinforcing their bond with Elias and the land they'd transformed from solitude to strength. 295 characters. With stability, they explored new products, ice cream from their milk. Lila tested recipes, Sophia sourced flavors. Elena built a freezer, Maria marketed. Rosa sold at fairs, Anna ensured quality. Clara and Elias launched the brand, a hit. Profits funded upgrades, the farm a local treasure. The 7 women's creativity milked success, turning a simple farm into an enterprise, their story a beacon of innovation and unity. 293 characters. Aging. The women planned succession. They trained Elias's grandchildren, ensuring continuity. Clara mentored leadership, Maria finance. Sophia passed animal care, Lila music. Elena taught tech, Rosa strength, Anna ethics. Elias, frail but proud, watched the transition. The farm's future secured, they celebrated with a reunion. The 7 women's legacy lived on, their arrival having milked not just cows but a dynasty of love and labor from the lonely fields. 294 characters. The farm's anniversary brought a festival, honoring Elias and the women. Townsfolk shared memories, children performed Lila's songs. Sophia's calves paraded, Alina's tech dazzled. Maria's led tours, Rosa danced. Anna spoke of values, Clara and Elias cut a cake. The legacy of the lone farmer and 7 milkmaids shone, a tale of transformation. Their story, etched in the land, inspired all, proving that help can turn isolation into a thriving community forever. 292 characters. Years later, the farm stood as a monument to their journey. Grandchildren ran the fields, the women's teachings alive. Elias, now a memory, smiled from old photos. Clara, the matriarch, oversaw with pride. The 7 women's arrival, once a desperate plea, had milked prosperity, love, and legacy from a solitary life. The title, Farmer lived alone until 7 women showed up to milk his, captured it, but their story was a testament to resilience, family, and the power of unity under the vast, endless sky. 299 characters.